The sex instinct, repeated Mr. Tolliver in his careful cockney, with that smug complacence with which you plead guilty to a characteristic which you privately consider a virtue, is quite strong in me. Frankness, without which there can be no friendship, without which two people cannot really ever get each other, as you artists say. Frankness, as I was saying, I believe— Yes, his host agreed. Would you mind moving a little? He complied with obsequious courtesy, remarking the thin, fretful flashing of the chisel beneath the rhythmic maul. Wood scented gratefully slid from its mute flashing, and slapping vainly about himself with his handkerchief, he moved in a Bluebeard's closet of blonde hair in severed clots, examining with concern a faint even powdering of dust upon his neat small patent leather shoes. Yes, one must pay a price for art. Watching the rhythmic power of the other's back and arm, he speculated briefly upon which was more to be desired, muscularity in an undershirt, or his own symmetrical sleeve, and, reassured, he continued. Frankness compels me to admit that the sex instinct is perhaps my most dominating compulsion. Mr. Tolliver believed that conversation, not talk, conversation with an intellectual equal consisted of admitting as many so-called unpublishable facts as possible about oneself. Mr. Tolliver often mused with regret on the degree of intimacy he might have established with his artistic acquaintances had he but acquired the habit of masturbation in his youth. But he had not even done this. Yes, his host agreed again, thrusting a hard hip into him. Not at all, murmured Mr. Tolliver quickly. A harsh wall restored his equilibrium roughly, and hearing a friction of cloth and plaster, he rebounded with repressed alacrity. Pardon me, he chattered. His entire sleeve indicated his arm in gritty white, and regarding his coat with consternation, he moved out of range and sat upon an upturned wooden block. Brushing did no good, and the ungracious surface on which he sat recalling his trousers to his attention, he rose and spread his handkerchief upon it. Whenever he came here, he invariably soiled his clothes, but under that spell put on us by those we admire doing things we ourselves cannot do, he always returned. The chisel bit steadily beneath the slow arc of the maul. His host ignored him.